dónde va?
¿Ah?
¿Dónde va?
El Cuco.
El Cuco.
Sí.
¿De uno fue el Cuco?
Sí.
I've been riding bicycle.
Sí, en bicicleta.
Okay. Stay over.
Uh-huh.
15 kilometers.
Okay. It's not 15. It's 40 kilometers.
No. Cuco short way. 15 or 20.
Okay, gracias. Salvadorans love giving directions. Truly kind people. If you're here for Hum of the Earth, just had a pretty easy bike ride outside to get out of San Miguel. Despite that guy's optimistic estimate of 15 kilometers to El Cuco, it's actually 40, at least from the north part of town to where I was, to the hostel that was recommended to me, Casa Canela. It's actually 40 kilometers, which isn't really a big amount at all, so I'll have enough time to check out the town and beach once I get there. But for now, get to enjoy the ride. Green beauty never stops. Day 2. Look at this beastie boy. It's been a lovely day on the road. Big shoulder, good road conditions, amazing scenery. Hola, buenas tardes. Friendly people as always. And I'm kind of excited for this final destination, La Union, which has really interesting history, but I'm going to talk about it once we get there. We still got a bit more riding to do. I just happened to be super thirsty. This guy pulled over and gave me these bags of water. I'm not sure how you use them, but I'm going to try to figure it out without losing too much of the contents.
Yeah, right.
Huh? Oh no, I'm almost there, thank you.
Okay.
Muchas gracias. There's the Good Samaritan. Again, I wasn't kidding about Salvadorans being the best. Scenery's pretty good too. So I've made it to the lovely town of La Union. Let's check out the bay. I think this is where you would take the ferry to one of the islands that's in this bay. There's quite a few that some of them are touristy, some are not. You can have a nice disconnected getaway. So I mentioned earlier that La Union had an interesting history. That's because in 1824, when El Salvador was under the Spanish reign, before 1824, it was called Puerto San Carlos, and then when El Salvador freed itself from Spanish rule, along with Honduras, Guatemala, and Nicaragua, they formed, blanking on the name here, hopefully I'll write it at the below down in the video here, something to the effect of like the United States of Central America, or something similar to that. Then they renamed this town La Union, which is the Union. I'm guessing that was to mean that this place was going to be to unify those four countries, now one country, into on an economical from an economical point of view, doing trade via the sea and via this bay, which shares borders with Honduras and Nicaragua. And in 2005, the government of El Salvador built a whole new port. Unfortunately, I thought it would be in town here. It's actually not. It's actually further than that little kind of port you see there on the other side of that. So I don't think at this point I'll be going out there. But yeah, they built a new port just to kind of bolster the economy of the eastern part of the country. The main one previously was in the western part of the country, but yeah, so with that ends this video. I hope you enjoyed the journey. Definitely some good times. I enjoyed El Cuco, although my stay was a little brief. La Union seems like a lovely town. And yeah, stay tuned for the next video in which I will be bicycling to the border of Honduras and then checking out the country a little bit before I head into Nicaragua. So definitely stay tuned for that one. Should be pretty interesting. And yeah, so all of this is part of my bicycle tour from Canada to Argentina. If you'd like to see everywhere that I went on my trip, I have an interactive map on my website where you can see all the locations and my blog posts and videos. That's on my website, followthehumoftheearth.com. And if you'd like to follow my continuing adventures, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you've been following my channel and you notice that I do not have 1,000 subscribers, I would really appreciate it if you could click on the red button below the video and subscribe to the channel. I'm asking you to do that because I need to get to 1,000 subscribers for YouTube to review my channel for monetization. There you go. So at that point, I can start making a little bit of money to continue the adventure. So I would appreciate the subscribe. All right, thanks for watching. Have a great one.